Overcards, straight draws, flush draws. No problem, I got a pair. That's it. King 4. Take my hand over your hand any day of the week. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Royal Flush Girls and a money presentation at 888poker.net. Sorry, no Royal Flush Girls, but we do got the cash money on the table. And time for us to take it. Take what is rightfully ours. 2 pairs? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blue cards on the board. I'm out. And he's got the 5th one. Dude, 2 pair. Can't read the board. Alright, pocket pair, heads up, is usually the best hand. But it's a hand that, you know, is hard to play post-flop, doesn't flop that well. That's why we just rack all the chips in when we get dealt pocket pairs. Heads up. Can't go wrong with it. You really, maybe if you're like 100 big blinds deep, open shoving a pair of 2s, maybe not the best play, but in general, you can't go wrong with it. Respect, Portugal. Should not have, see. Ah! And everybody wins. Let's see how this guy reacts to limps. And ace queen, obviously, going with it. I think TG is kind of like weak tight, so we may just be able to run him over. Should be pretty cool. Yeah. You're all in? I've got the 4th best hand in Hold'em. Yeah, okay. I'm into. I'd say GL, but I really wouldn't mean it. And top pair here. We're going all in. We're raise calling here, giving him some room to shove over the top. And I don't care what the turn is. I'm not folding. Yeah, he can have some hard draws, but yeah, he can also have an 8. He can also have a jack, worse or better. We have more chips, and we got heart. We got heart. Call it off, buddy. You're pot committed with a fucking gutter. Ship the cake. Ship the cake. $50 for grips. Getting stacking. Getting stacking. You placed in 1st out of 20 players. Love it. Love it. And on that note, we got another final table to make. No 5, no 4, no 9. Ace is good. And I'm pretty sure we're the chip leader in this one too. See if we can't close it out. Final table. And looks like we're already in the money, just like that. Yeah, so just for anyone out there who, you know, you like what you see and you want to maybe give 888 a shot, please. Oh, wow. It's a big shove, but I have a big hand. So you got a bigger hand? Nice one, man. Nice one. Never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. It's gonna be kind of tough to get the double win now. I mean, it's interesting on the bubble. I may not have made that call, but once you're in the money and you're at the bottom part of the payout structure, you really have nothing to lose. You want to gamble to give yourself a chance at making the big money that's at the top. Oh, this guy's from Romania. Mistake by me. Romanians are very solid players. They play very, very well. Shoutouts to all my Romanian fans. But yeah, if you're interested in trying out 888 and you want to support the Grips Poker Training Project, please use the link below the video if you want to sign up, or you can type in to your browser 888poker.com/get stacking. That's GETSTACKIN. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can just do the little like copy paste thing. But yeah, games are super soft. Tournaments on this site, fantastic. Great structures and really, really, really bad players. And what else can I say? Yeah, if you deposit money, like I think it's like $40 minimum, but if you deposit $40, they'll give you $10 right away, free cash, so you're free rolling. Plus, they give you a welcome bonus that clears it at a really nice rate. And just trust me, the games are so soft that you won't even be thinking about clearing your deposit bonus and worrying about that, because you'll just be focused on how much cake you're making, because these players are just fucking terrible. I mean, you guys saw firsthand. It was a $5 Nitro. It wasn't like a 60-cent Nitro. Although I am playing a 60-cent Nitro. And I'm going to give her here. 10-4, buddy. I just got faith that Poker Lady, she's going to fold. And you see, it doesn't matter what I have. And yeah, if you're a tournament player and you're going to try 888, I would really recommend trying to qualify for their Sunday tournaments. They're fantastic. The Mega Deep, it's like 30-minute levels, 10K starting stacks. This thing called the Sunday Challenge is like 20-minute levels. It's a 1 rebuy, $80. With, again, like 15 or 20-minute levels, and they include most of the blind levels. And then they have this tourney called the Whale, $500 buy-in, where it pays like 60 G's up top, which obviously it's going to be tough to win. You don't have an ace. Yes, you do. Obviously, it's going to be tough to like get first place and beat a field in a $500 buy-in, but I mean, the satellites are really soft, very cheap to get into, and just like think of the dream of taking that thing down. A good friend of mine, Tuna Fish Tank, actually was able to accomplish the task and slay the whale for that 60K payday. So it is possible. It may seem like a pipe dream, but if you take enough shots and you play solid the one day when luck's on your side, it is possible, and you can really accomplish that dream. So, but even if you don't want to play the whale, the satellites are really good value, and all the tournaments on the site are great. Like they have $1 rebuy frenzy hour, all kinds of like small freeze outs, $2, $3, $5, and some of the guys at Grips have just been crushing these things, like winning the same tournament back to back on different days, multiple final tables in the same days. And all the cash players with Grips that initially only played on PokerStars that I told them to check out 888 have seen their win rates at least double since making the move. So, I mean, there's not really much more else I can say, and I'm not going to bother saying anymore. But basically, it's worth checking out. If you can't handle the software, no problem. Go back to Stars. But I would roll the dice at least once, because 888, it's kind of a hidden treasure. And what are we doing here? Bubbling? Okay. Well, don't need a hero call off in that spot. Really need to focus on our heads-up match against Romanian superstar. Ooh. Got the American Airlines. Time to cause some mass destruction. This guy's been shoving heaps, too. He's in it to win it. Oh, you got the Chinese aces? White man aces. Sorry, buddy. Better luck next time. Thinking my 4 is good here. I guess he... No, he probably raised ace high, so I'm going to check call. I was thinking he would have raised ace high pre-flop. Not certain about that, but I think so. No, he did have the ace high. I should have thrown that little min bet there to try to extract some value. Given how he played his hand trying to take it to showdown, it's pretty likely that he's going to call me for a single bet there. His idea was to keep the pot as small as possible, and he accomplished that. Like if I tried to fire 2 or 3 barrels, yeah, he's probably going to lay his ace high down, but for one bet, I don't see him letting it go. So, small mistake there by me, and I'm sure I've made a bunch of other mistakes in this video. But most importantly, I've been having a lot of fun. And also, well, I won one. But more importantly, I had fun. That's what playing poker is all about. It's having fun. And if you're having fun while you're playing, and you're also like taking the game seriously though, the whole money-making part of it, it's going to take care of itself. As long as you enjoy what you're doing and you really apply yourself, the money-making part will take care of itself. And that applies outside of poker as well. So if you're just watching this video for fun and you're not a poker player, although I don't know how you would have made it to this point in the video if that's the case, But if you are, you can take that one to heart. That whatever you do, as long as you love it, you work hard at it, you can be successful. Money will take care of itself. And it's a pretty serious grind here for this $5 purse. All right. Ace ball. You called me off with the Jack 6. I guess for that short of a stack, his equity ain't that bad. Or maybe he just knew it was coming. Nice hand, bro. Nice hand. This guy earned it. Round of applause. I mean, DTK. He played pretty well. He played really well. And then there was one. Sweat the other table, too. I mean, we're in very nice position here. We're the chip leader. Blinds still aren't too big. And that's something that I notice in the smaller buy-in tournaments. Like the smaller you go, the more this is going to be the case. Since people are more reckless and more eager to gamble, more eager to play pots, people are going to bust out a lot faster. So I think that in like a $1 or a $2 or a $3 tournament, even if it's a turbo, you're going to find yourself getting closer to the money and getting into shorthanded situations when the blinds are much lower than you would if you were playing, say, a $10 or a $20 tournament, where people are going to play more correct, more solidly, and it's going to take a lot more coolers for people to get busted. Therefore, people are going to be busting slower, so you're going to be playing with a lot more players at the table. Wow, aces, how did we know? And you're going to be dealing with bigger blind situations more often, like when it counts. So that's one of the perks of playing small buy-in tournaments, is like people bust really fast, and it's really easy to cash a small buy-in tournament, and it's really easy to get to a point where you still have a lot of play at significant stages of the tournament. And what I'm doing here on table 1, shoving the ace 4 and shoving the queen 8 suited, I'm really just trying to exploit the fact that we're pretty much on the bubble. I mean, three places paid and 6 players left, and I'm the chip leader, and Dana has a pretty big stack, so he can probably feel like he has a decent chance of making to the money, taking some cash out of this thing, and he's not going to want to go up against the one guy who can take him out of the tournament. As he gets shorter and shorter, that feeling's not going to be the same. He's going to be more willing to gamble. But yeah, you want to, if you have the big stack, you want to hammer like crazy on second place and third place. And likewise, if you're in 5th place, you want to hammer on 6, 7, and 8. But you don't want to bother hammering on the guy who's in like last place or second last place, because the guy's got nothing to lose. He's already out. And you don't necessarily want to hammer on the guy who's got more chips than you, because, well, he can just put you in your place and say, sorry, buddy, that's not going to be happening. I'm not going to take it too far. I don't need to move all my chips in with 4-3. Pedro's pretty short. Again, he's one of those guys who doesn't have much to lose. So it's very important that you're very particular to who you're targeting and who you're attacking. This is even more the case in large field MTTs than it is in single table sit and goes, in my opinion. So Pedro shoves, I'm calling. I'm going to be getting a good price. He should probably know that, so he shouldn't shove too wide. But unless I want to keep the bubble going, no, I think 2-to-1's just too good. Math says gotta do it, and turn says you did the right thing, kid. All right, final table time. 3 final tables on 7 tournaments? It's pretty good. And I mean, can't bring myself to. I'm just gonna try the cheap steal instead. See the flop for cheap, hope she missed, try to take it with 1 chip, instead of doing the high variance approach of shoving it in, hoping she doesn't have a hand, and also hoping that I can hold. Serge folds, I'm obviously all in. I got a big stack, we're on the bubble. You want to call, Dana? Do you want to bubble this tournament when you're that close to just pocketing $4? I don't think so. You could really go all out here. Yeah, no one can call unless they want to bubble. Man, he must have woke up with something. But Sarge can't call here. risk going out on the bubble when he's like got like second place pretty much locked up. He just can't call. So that's showing you guys kind of like taking it to the extreme, and well, unlucky. But I still have close to the chip lead, so I can just keep firing away. Yeah, LOL. Oh, I can't wait to give him the wavy hand. Let's go. Come on. Oh, Sarge. Oh. LOL. For my fellow Canadian. Oh, I can't chat until he's not all in. Come on. Showing you guys more emoticons. God, gotta love this site. So hilarious. Oh, good game, Dana. Thanks for coming out. A nice run. I really thought she was gonna get like, you know, in the money, but sometimes. Wow, I have them both dominated. This is fucking beauty. All right, heads up for another title. Why would he call? Oh, because, okay, so Sarge knows that unless Dana wins and he loses, that he's guaranteed to get third place. So if either he or me bust Dana on that hand, he's guaranteed second place or third place. So that's interesting. Queen 10. Nice call off with the King 4. And once again, showing you guys the value of the value of this site. I mean, heads up, we're still playing for 4 buy-ins here, and he just like limp snap calls. King 4, it doesn't make any sense at all. You gotta have fun with it, right, guys? You gotta have fun while you're playing. Otherwise, you might get bored. You might get frustrated. Actually, we saw Manu is very willing to call off, so I will be a little selective in my jamming standards. Cheap steal, getting it. That's a new trick. Write that one down. Throw it in the playbook. Cheap steal. Limp in. Hit him with the min piece. Yeah, it's going to be sick if I can get 2 victories here. King's good enough to go. He's got the ace. And good game. Yeah, I just want to say good game. And the game's going to be over before I can even say it. What a joke. And that wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's pretty solid. We played 7 tournaments, won one of them, got second in 2 for a net profit of like, I don't know, I think I won like $8 on a total buy-in of like 22. So decent ROI, right? 28 from 22. And anyway, please leave me your comments. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you like this format, if you want to see more of this format. I had a lot of fun making this video, just like I had a lot of fun doing the push fold video on 888. That's why I brought it back. I know some of you guys out there, you only want to see the strategy stuff, and that's why we have the series going on Titan Poker as well. But, you know, I always want to remind you guys that it's important to have fun while you play, enjoy the game. So it's great to throw in these videos like this where, you know, I just get to screw around and have a good time. And, you know, sometimes that's what you guys should be doing too. And fuck, I mean, playing good and winning can still be having a good time, right? Isn't it the best time? Just like printing money from clicking buttons and playing a game. It's fucking beautiful. Anyway, if you haven't already checked it out and you want to probably boost your win rate, see your results go up a little bit, I would really encourage you to check out 888poker.com. Please use the link below the video to sign up, to show your support for the project. And if you already have an account on 888 but you still want to support the project, just go ahead, click that subscribe button, join the team, and I will be hitting you with videos many times a week to help you take your game to the next level so that you can become the player you want to be. Okay, I hope you guys found this video entertaining and educational. This has been EvanForGrips.com, closing up. So now it's your turn. Get on that site and go out there and get stacking.